The City of Cuero wants to keep you informed. Here's your September 11th Cuero City Council meeting recap. The meeting began with the swearing in of new police officer Andrew Armando. After the mayor swore in the new officer, he was joined by his wife who pinned on his badge. Next, the meeting moved forward with the introduction of Jacob Harrison, warden at the Clarence N. Stevenson unit. Mayor Meyer issued a proclamation in conjunction with Teachers Can and affiliated organizations across Texas, designating October 5, 2023 as Cuero Teachers Day in observance of World Teachers Day. Council encouraged community members to express their appreciation to teachers and to display light blue ribbons outside their homes or businesses during the week of October 5th as a symbol of support for educators. Mayor Meyer read the proclamation of Cuero's 150th anniversary. In celebration of its 150th birthday and National Hispanic Heritage Month, the City of Cuero will host a Coffee with the Mayor event on September 20th at 9:30 a.m. The event will pay tribute to Congressional Medal of Honor recipient Master Sergeant Roy P. Benavidez and aims to celebrate the city's rich history and diverse cultural heritage. More on this event can be found on the City of Cuero website. Council held 2 public hearings for proposals approved in the August 14th council meeting. The first hearing was for the proposed 2023-2024 budget, which includes a balanced budget for the general fund and is as presented at the previous budget meeting. The second hearing was for the proposed tax rate of 0.31749, which is 0.03201 less than the current rate, approved by a record vote in the previous council meeting. There were no public comments made for either public hearings. Council unanimously approved 3 emergency ordinances in a roll call vote. The first ordinance outlines the fiscal year 2023-2024 annual operating budget, increasing property tax revenue by 9.03% compared to last year. The second ordinance will ratify this tax increase for operations, effective from October 1, 2023 to September 30, 2024. The final ordinance set the 2023 ad valorem tax rate, reducing the tax rate from 0.34590 on the dollar to 0.31749 on the dollar for the new year. More details for the ordinances, including the fiscal year 2023-2024 annual operating budget, the ratification of property tax increase reflected in the budget for operating, and the ad valorem tax rate, can all be found on the City of Cuero website. Council moved into the second reading of ordinances, where they approved the amendments to the electrical, wastewater, and water services fees. These amendments will increase the electrical service fee by 75 cents beginning in October 1st and increase the wastewater and water services fee by 2.5%, with a few exceptions. More details can be found on the City of Cuero website for the electrical, wastewater, and water services fees amendments. Caitlin Meitzen, Library Director, requested street closures for the Pinktober Fundraising Awareness Walk, which is part of the Pink October Breast Cancer campaign hosted by the Cuero Municipal Library. With approximately 200 people expected to be in attendance, Council and Meitzen identified alternative options for the event location that will not require street closures. The recommendations for alternative locations will be further discussed by the hosts of the event. Police Chief Stephen Ellis made a request to temporarily close the 200 block of East Main and part of the 100 block of North Clinton Street for the 3rd annual First Responder Meet and Greet event, which will be held on October 4, 2023 from 6 to 8 p.m. Council approved the request. In the resolution portion of the meeting, Council unanimously approved M&S Engineering for the TDEM project to service the Water Well No. 10 generator presented during the August 14th meeting. Under the Agenda section of reports, Wayne Berger informed Council of the Fire Department's $5,000 grant for bunker gear from Enbridge Fueling Futures. This grant is in support of PPE equipment to provide bunker gear for the Fire Department. Next, Berger presented the attendance for the summer staycation program, which had increased compared to prior years. The attendance report for the summer staycation program can be found on the City of Cuero website. Lastly, Berger reported on new employees and vacancies left to be filled for several departments. Mayor Postmeyer announced upcoming events for the city, which include the 150th event calendar, Turkey Fest 2023, Coffee with the Mayor on September 20th at 9:30 a.m., and the grand opening of the Pharmacy and Medical Museum upstairs on September 23rd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. This Cuero City Council meeting recap is intended to keep Cuero citizens informed and does not reflect all matters currently before the Council. For further information, concerns, or public input, please contact the Office of the City Secretary. For the latest updates on the City of Cuero, as well as Council meeting agendas, minutes, and more, visit www.cityofcuero.com.